Oulton Park in Cheshire, and the sun is out for GP Racing Dream, the next step, a programme that features the Aprilia RRV 450GP Challenge. And what a season it has been so far in 2012. 6 different winners so far, and a very close championship indeed that's being led by number 7 Callan Cooper. 2 races coming up for you here, sponsored of course by the Control Tyre Bridgestone, and championship leader JDF's Callan Cooper is on pole position here at Oulton Park. We will be going on the 2.78 mile circuit as per usual. Second on the grid is Tom Oliver, number 20, who's 4th in the championship. Third on the grid, David Anningham, number 11, second in the championship. And rounding up the front row, Will Hodgson, number 14, former winner of the 450 challenge, or the opening 450 championship with Thundersport back in 2008. And the lights go out. It's a really good start there for number 7, Callan Cooper, but David Anningham's up on the inside. And look who's coming round the outside. Colchester's Tom Oliver, number 20. Big and brave around the outside. He's even got time to look over his shoulder. Yep, they're all still there, Tom, as he heads down and in towards the left-hander here, Cascades. He's up ahead of David Anningham. So Callan Cooper, having started from pole position, has been bumped down to 3rd. All of these bikes absolutely identical. Control tyre, as I mentioned, 62 brake horsepower at the rear wheel, 118 kg, and most of the riders on the grid are former super teens, as Tom Oliver just gets a little bit of a warning from the rear end on the exit of Shell Oils there. Plenty of grip out there, very warm. This is a lovely start to the race for number 20, Tom Oliver. You couldn't ask for a better start than that. Immediately you can see there number 7, Callan Cooper, who was on pole position, trying to get back, but running out of room. Just behind Callan Cooper there, number 54, Sam Cox. We see also number 3 tucked in there, Michael Clifford. Harry Cooper, number 61, a race winner already this season with the blue and white leathers. Number 61, you'll have seen him there, but it's a fine first lap from Tom Oliver of Colchester, last year's Aprilia Super Team runner-up, of course. He heads down and into Lodge Corner, and there looks like there's a change for second place as Tom makes his way over Deers Leap to complete lap 1. And is that Sam Cox that's got himself up there? It's Callan Cooper in 2nd, David Anningham 3rd, Sam Cox in 4th, but Will Hodgson up the inside. There's not a lot of room there. Will Hodgson uses all of the road, the exit of Old Hall Corner, and they head down into that kinked right turn into Denton's, and now Cascades past the lake and around a very fast island bend, and that's Michael Clifford just running wide there, losing out on his face or two, as Callan Cooper, number 7, and the black and orange colour scheme of JDF Racing moving up into 2nd place. They're 3 abreast into Shell Oils, and Sam Cox almost got sandwiched out of that one. So much grip into Shell Oils, but you have to be careful on the exit as the circuit levels out and you're on the power. It's ever so easy to lose that rear end. Into Britons they go. Callan Cooper with that really relaxed riding style, trying to hunt down the early race leader here, Tom Oliver, number 20. Number 54 there, that is Sam Cox of Malden. Won an apprentice, a young apprentice of the year award a few weeks back, so well done to Sam for that. We'll have to find out if that's national or not. He had Lord Sugar as a sidekick. He'd certainly be getting a kick up the bum from pit lane, wouldn't he? But back at the front of this one, it is number 20, Tom Oliver, who's had a great first lap. Number 7, Callan Cooper, chasing him down. Callan leading the championship, but only by 18 points from David Anningham, number 11, the young Ulsterman. Into turn 1 they go to begin lap 3, and it is Tom Oliver that leads, using up all of the road and a bit of the rumble strip as well. Callan Cooper looks to have cut that gap down slightly. He's got eyes only for Tom. 3rd place there, number 54, Sam Cox. Number 11, David Anningham in 4th. Will Hodgson wants in on the action as well there, number 14. But Tom is the leader, 4th place in the championship. I think it's fair to say that realistically the top 6 in this championship at the moment, Cooper, Allingham, Cox, Oliver, Cooper and Hudson, are all well within a shout of winning this championship. The 2012, and well, as yet there could be one or two changes as you look at the youngsters such as Brad Jones, Ross Twyman, Luke Thackeray, Mike Clifford. They could all get themselves a big bundle of points one weekend, and the championship could be turned upside down once more. There is Brad Jones, actually number 75 up the inside of Will Hodgson, who just closes the door once more. But Brad Jones going really well, number 75. A bit further behind, or 4 or 5 seconds behind Brad Jones, is Harry Coomber and Joe Ravenscroft, followed by Luke and Jamie Thackeray, the brothers from York. But back at the front, exiting Druids and heading down towards Lodge Corner. It's Tom Oliver that leads, but now going up the inside, here comes Callan Cooper. Can he make it stick? He can indeed. Callan Cooper, JBF Racing, the rider from the Isle of Man, leads across the line, and Sam Cox is looking quick that time around. Sam Cox was quicker than any of these guys then. These three just pulled away slightly from Allingham in fourth as they head down towards Cascades again. There's Ben Luxton, number 9, up ahead of Ross Twyman. Both riders in 12th and 13th. They were in the Aprilia Super Team Championship last year. Just really getting to grips with this 450 for 2012. And if they are to stay in the championship for another year, you could probably be seeing them as title favourites in 2013. Back with the race leaders though through Britons. It's Callan Cooper, number 7, that leads from 20, Tom Oliver, and Sam Cox, number 54. Out of these three, Sam Cox, number 54, the only rider that's not won a race so far in the 450 Challenge. Could he make it 7th for the year? The 7th different winner. But at the moment, Callan Cooper is looking the favourite. There is Ross Twyman once more ahead of Ben Luxton, and there, number 34, is Louis Dawson. Louis Dawson running well. Back at the front, it's Callan Cooper that leads, and Tom Oliver looks as though he just lost out on second place. Sam Cox has moved up a spot, and on that last lap, Sam Cox was quicker. Oliver's back in the slipstream as they go across the line, and the last lap flag is out, and that was the fastest lap of the race from Sam Cox, a 1:49.305. The lap record's been demolished. Connor Tagg was the previous lap record holder here at Oulton Park. That's gone, and it's currently, after that race, belongs to Sam Cox. That's 1:49.305, and on this last lap, it really is anyone's. And Callan Cooper here is coming under attack from Sam Cox. Has Tom Oliver got anything left in the bag as they make their way round this quick left-hander Island Bend? They'll then sit the bike up and click down the gears. Tom Oliver is going to go up the inside. Is he into shell oils? Oh, almost wipes out Sam Cox. And he's just about left himself with enough where he can get back into this. It's not over yet. Callan Cooper, does he have any idea of what he's got behind him as he goes through Britons? They all close up. Tom Oliver eager to get on the power and in the slipstream of Sam Cox as they go over the hilltop and down in towards Hizzies, and Tom Oliver's going to make a move up to second. He wants to fight the cherry, but Sam Cox says, no way, Jose. And Tom Oliver has actually left his braking a bit late. Maybe he's out of this one now. Sam Cox certainly isn't. A bit further back, that's that battle for 12th place again. I can tell you Allingham and Hodgson are in 4th and 5th, but it's that delicious scrap for the win that we want to see. Callan Cooper has led for a number of laps now, but Sam Cox is weaving in and out. He can't go around the outside, not into Lodge, he does! He goes around the outside, and he makes it stick, and Sam Cox is on his way to the first ever 450 win! He comes across the line, and wow, does he deserve that! What a ride! I have never seen anything like that around the outside at Lodge Corner. Well, if you risk things like that, you deserve some glory at some point, and Sam Cox makes it the 7th different winner of 2012. He wins from Cooper, Oliver, Allingham, Hodgson, Brad Jones 6th ahead of Cooper, Ravenscroft and the Thackeray brothers in 9th and 10th. What a win for Sam Cox. Well done, sir. He wins from Cooper and Oliver.
Aprilia RRV 450GP, 3rd place man, Tom Oliver. Only 0.9 of a second. That as you cross the line at the end, but that's not really the whole story, is it?
No, well, me and Cal were having a massive battle at the start of the race. I was just trying to keep him behind me because I knew he could set the pace, so tried to keep him behind me as long as I could, but once he got past, I couldn't really do nothing about it, and Sam came past as well, and I made a little mistake into the chicane on the last lap, which lost it for me really, so just look to do it in the next one, try and get the win.
Well, it's not very easy work this, but who do you want to thank, mate?
I'd like to say a massive thanks to Camex Haulage, cupsdirect.co.uk, Anglia Fixings, Michelle and Wes from the Drum, AH Shellfish, Malcolm Skittrell, and just everyone who's helped out, and Bridgestone and Silklane, of course, and ThundersportGB and Aprilia Challenge.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. Callan Cooper, second place man by only 8/100ths of a second. I mean, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Oh no, the whole race was close. I mean, at the start, Tom got a bit of a gap, and I tried everything to catch it back up. Once I got back on with him, we got into a battle, and then I looked behind, and then Sam's there, and I was like, what am I going to do to win this? And I got the lead with a couple of laps to go, but I knew someone was going to try and get up the inside of me around there, but he came around the outside, which I wasn't expecting. So I'm happy with it because I rode my best, really.
Very well done. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mum, dad, John Davies, Silklane, Bridgestone, Aprilia Challenge, DC, Duke, and everyone else that's helped out, and Thundersport. I forgot Thundersport.
First win, indeed, for the RRV 450GP Challenge, and it's the 7th different winner this year. I mean, whatever happens, and I mean, you're on track to try and win this championship, but it's not going to be easy, Sam.
No, I always knew it went from the start. It weren't going to be easy. It was just like the likes of Callan Cooper from British, and all the like Tom Oliver from Super Teens, and then Will Hodgson, just everyone, like David Allen, they're all hot racers, and they're riding at such a fast pace. And I knew this last year, and I was ready for it, and I knew the wins weren't going to come straight away, and I just had to keep plugging away. I was given this opportunity last year to ride in the 450s, and it's like the best thing that's ever happened, to be honest. It's the best move up, and I'm progressing as a rider in hell of amounts, and I'm really, really happy with how we're going, and just get this win is absolutely fantastic. I can't say thank you to my sponsors enough. They've just done an absolutely fantastic job, and Thundersport's just always put on a good show, and Ian always putting out good bikes, and my team, RSR Motorsport, they're doing really, really well, so I'm just over the moon. I'd like to say thank you to Silklane, Bridgestone, Thundersport, Aprilia, my personal sponsors, Spring 11, RSR Motorsport, AS Switchgear, Power System Partners, Electro Pro Solutions, just everyone, and yeah, just thank you to everyone. And Chris Moore, he's done a blinding job. I was struggling yesterday on pace, and we're there now, and I'm really, really happy. So.
Well, we head down pit lane and off to a break. Come back for more action in race 2.
Going that way.
Welcome back to Oulton Park for race 2 of the Aprilia RRV 450GPs. Callan Cooper lines up on pole position. having just lost out on that race victory to a wonderful last lap manoeuvre, last corner manoeuvre from Sam Cox in race 1. There's Will Hodgson, number 14, probably one of the most experienced riders. In fact, he will be the most experienced rider on the grid. The green flag at the back tells us that we're ready to go racing. Callan Cooper will start on pole position. Sam Cox, the race winner, incidentally starting from 12th on the grid. And as they get away for race 2, it's a good start from Will Hodgson on the inside, but he's going to get edged out. It is Callan Cooper that gets the whole shot ahead of Allingham, and Hodgson just slides into 3rd place there, all around Old Hall Corner safely. And Sam Cox has moved up from 12th place and into the top 7 or 8 already, into Cascades. It's Cooper, Allingham, Hodgson, and was that one of the Thackeray brothers that's got himself up there into the top 4 or 5, as we know it's Clifford. I think it might be Clifford with the yellow helmet, number 3, has got himself up into 4th place. It's Cooper that leads into Shell Oils. Oh, and a bit of a wobble there in 2nd from Will Hodgson, who's just moved up ahead of David Allingham. Mike Clifford in 4th place. Callan Cooper will look to try and better that race 1 performance by getting himself a victory here. They were lapping in the 49s in race 1. Number 11 there, David Allingham makes a move on the inside. Oh, and does he get his nose chopped off? The back end was wobbling around. I suspect that David Allingham may have left his braking a little bit late anyway, but Will Hodgson didn't care. He was making that corner, so Will Hodgson into 2nd. Oh, and we've lost Sam Cox. The race 1 winner is out of this one. Sam Cox, oh, that's such a shame. And his head is down. And after such a glorious win in race 1, unfortunately, Sam's going to have to sit and watch this one from the tyre wall. And that leaves Callan Cooper with a huge lead over Will Hodgson. In 3rd place, look at Bradley Jones, number 75. The rider that really came on song towards the end of 2011 in the Aprilia Super Teens, and up the inside, just on that right-hand kick before Cascades from Bradley Jones there. Good move from the youngster. Number 75 from Starbridge, sponsored by Bob Jones Heating. There is Will Hodgson, number 14, just going through. He's been involved in all sorts of fun and frolic so far today. And up the inside he goes of Bradley Jones into Shell Oils, but Bradley's not giving it up that easily, and Will Hodgson just almost pushes him out into the grass. And in fact, Bradley Jones does just clip the edge of the dirt there. This battle for 2nd heads into Britain. Callan Cooper with a 3 or 4 second lead up ahead. The JDF rider, John Davis, of course, who's supported so many riders throughout ThundersportGB over the years. There's David Allingham, got himself up ahead of Bradley Jones, and just behind these guys, it's number 53, Joe Ravenscroft. So a fine start for Joe, number 53 from Huddersfield. And there's number 212, Russell Brown, Drumlock Racing. Russell currently trying to get himself in the points. But there is your race leader, championship leader, Callan Cooper, ahead of Will Hodgson, Brad Jones, David Allingham, number 11 and 53. Joe Ravenscroft a bit further back. The two brothers are having a good fight. Luke and Jamie Thackeray. Jamie, the eldest, is just losing out to his brother Luke at the moment. Number 94 and 95. I'll point them out to you if we get a shot of them. Joe Ravenscroft there, just losing all of the rumble strips on the exit, and he's just lost touch a little bit as a result. This the scrap for 2nd place. Callan Cooper's already further up the road. David Allingham has it at the moment from Will Hodgson and Bradley Jones, but Joe Ravenscroft is now alongside and past Bradley Jones. Oh, into Island Bend. That looks a little bit dangerous, as they're going to go 3 abreast into Shell Oils, aren't they? Here they go now. And into Shell Oils, it's Will Hodgson once more. He's latest on the brakes and comes out the other side in 2nd place ahead of Allingham, number 11, Ravenscroft, 53, and number 75, Bradley Jones. And just at the top of your screens there, just going over the hilltop, there's Callan Cooper. They're not lapping any quicker than they were in race 1. It's just that clear air that Callan Cooper's got is giving him a couple of tenths a lap, because these guys are tripping each other up. Will Hodgson goes into his ahead of number 11, David Allingham. A number of riders there going for the motocross option. That's not the quickest way round. That's number 95. That's Luke Thackeray. making a meal of that corner. And, well, I wonder if it was his brother that was going straight down the offshoot. Down into Lodge Corner, the final turn here at 2.78 on Park Circuit. There's Callum Cooper, the race winner. Number 14 is Will Hodgson in second, Allingham third, Bradley Jones, number 75, fourth place. Bradley Jones can get himself in on the act his midway point of the season. You know, he could lift himself into that top 5 battle overall in the championship. Last lap flag is out, and it's looking all too easy for Callum Cooper at the moment. He lost it in race 1. It doesn't look like there's any time to him doing it this time. Oh, and David Allingham, he left the gap. He was running wide into Cascades, and Will Hodgson will take full advantage of that. You give Will an inch, he'll take a mile. Out of Shell Oils comes the race leader, JBF Racing's Callum Cooper from Ramsey in the Isle of Man. And he will extend his championship lead over David Allingham with this result. There will be a little bit of a shift around in the points, and it's a shame for Sam Cox. He could have done with the points. He's third in the championship until that fall. He did pick up that race win, but this is scrapped in second in race 2. Will Hodgson has it at the moment from Allingham and Bradley Jones. This will be a good result for Will Hodgson. A real confidence booster before we head over to Norfolk and Snetterton next on the 200 circuit. And, well, it really is anyone's guess. Behind those guys, Harry Coomber, number 61, is involved in a good battle with Luke Thackeray for 5th place. But into Lodge Corner, here comes Callum Cooper. He missed out in race 1, but he's got it right for race 2. Over Deersleep he comes. And Callum Cooper wins at Oulton Park, race 2 in the 450s, across the line, second, Will Hodgson. Good result, Will. Nice one. He takes 2nd place ahead of number 11, David Allingham, who's got some solid points once more. And a very encouraging result for Bradley Jones, number 75 in 4th, ahead of Harry Cooper 5th. Luke Thackeray and Jamie Thackeray 6th and 7th, Moss Twyman 8th. Joe Ravenscroft fell down to 9th, just ahead of Michael Clipperds. And there's Callum Cooper in the middle with Will Hodgson to the left and Allingham to the right. Point standings then. Cooper it is that still leads. He's extended his advantage over Allingham, but Cox, Oliver, Hodgson and Cooper all still in this one.
Aprilia RRV 450GP winner David Allingham. That battle for these last 2 podium spots was really tough.
Yeah, it was really tough. In the Dudson race, my actual bike blew up, so I had a bit of trouble. I had to go and get a bike off Ian Newton, so a big thanks out to Ian and Jimmy for that. So I was out having a battle, and I come on the grass in the first couple of laps, so I had to come back on. I think it was Bradley and Will, and there was no front brake. I was finding it real difficult with a front brake, but I'm happy enough to be in the podium, and after a bike it's not even mine, so just like to give a big thank out to Thundersport, Silklane, Ian and Jimmy, my dad, Colin Nichol, John Lloyd from Nitro, and Bridgestone, so thank you very much.
Will Hodgson, nice to see you back here, my boy.
They didn't give me an inch. I mean, Callan, he's just mustered in, he just done one. Unfortunately, Tom had a crash in the earlier race and didn't make it to the grid, so it kind of left a bit of a way for me to come and try and fill that void. But David, Brad and Harry were just all over us. I'm not quite sure who was else all over me, but I'm sure there was plenty more. I didn't want to look behind me. Just like to say thanks to all my sponsors, Ian Newton in competition, Myra Newton, Gibbo, Jod Lloyd, Daisy, Aprilia, Bridgestone, Silklane, my dad, Ron Hodgson Specialist Cars, Acer Compressing Equipment, and my brother, Joe Hodgson.
Callum Cooper, a winner. Lovely one. I mean, you got your head down and bingo, you're away.
Yeah, just controlled the race in the front really. While they were literally beating each other up on the track, they just allowed me to just get away, which was an easy race, but nothing comes easy in this racing, does it? So I just looked at my lap time, just kept it a lap similar. I looked at the pit board, the gap was going up, so I just left it at that, didn't push any harder or anything.
That's the end of our coverage then from Oulton Park, and GP Racing Dream the next step. We'll be at Snetterton next in Norfolk. I've been Steve Day. We'll see you then.